Good afternoon, everyone. Back on trail. Not the Appalachia. Back home on the Manistee River Trail. Sitting home, just starting to stiffen up. I thought it would be a good way to relax and still work out the muscles by doing another hike, short hike. Where I left it with the Appalachia Trail. As you all know, I wasn't feeling really well, and I decided to go home and just get things checked out. Had a bunch of blood work done. Did check myself for Lyme's disease and blood pressure and whatever else that the doctor decided to do. But anyways, everything turned out really well. So the only thing that we could think that it could have been is just heat exhaustion. And like I stated at the time, it was extremely hot. In fact, I think it's one of the hottest years on the Appalachia Trail was this year. So, but anyways, I'm out here, and if you've never done the Manistee River Trail, if there is a loop that crosses over to the North Country Trail. I think the total loop's around 22 miles or so. I won't do that today because I enjoy the camping part as well. So I might take a night or even 2 nights and just enjoy it out here. So, but anyways, like always, man, take you along. Wow. I just finished my my first climb, and I'm approximately about 1.5 miles, maybe 2 miles in, starting off from Red Bridge. So it's just amazing how much you lose from not hiking. I think I got off the AT at the end of July, and it is now August 29th. And in a month's time, I think I lost everything that I gained on the AT. So essentially starting over. So the Manistee River Trail, I think the highest elevation is 412 feet, and I could be wrong on that, but I think that's what it is. So it isn't anything like the elevation of the mountains, right? 4,000, 5,000 feet. And then you got Pennsylvania and Virginia and stuff like that. It's probably around 1,500 to 2,500 feet. So if I haven't announced it yet, I'll let everybody know now. I do plan on going back to the AT. Plan on getting back on trail probably in May, probably the 1st of May, and finish up. I got about 690 miles to go yet, so I have a lot of views to see. I have all the presidentials and obviously the whites and stuff. So anyways, I'm looking forward to that. I'll have to do some hikes in the spring just to try to prepare myself. But again, it'll probably take a couple weeks to get my trail legs back. So the good thing is I'm just about finished with Connecticut, and here in Massachusetts is about the same as Connecticut. So it'd be a good place to get my trail legs before I obviously enter the whites. So, anyways, as I see some views, I'll bring you back. Well, it's about 4:30, and I just made it to my campsite. Um, I know this piece of the woods quite well. I come here quite often. I'm approximately about 4 miles away from Red Bridge. Just give you a quick pan around. Out in the middle of nowhere. There you go. So it was suggested to me to discuss some of the equipment I used, and this is obviously on the Appalachian Trail, but here's a piece of equipment that I bought along with my duplex um, to compare. I wanted to do the Appalachian probably about 7-8 years ago, and the two tents that were popular at that time were the Big Agnes Copper Spur and the duplex, and that was with at that time it was with the the toggle switch for the closures, and since then I've updated even that to the zip. So, but anyways, here this is a double wall tent, and um, pretty much the same as a duplex at this point, with the exception of obviously a waterproof roof and the vestibules that come out. But they consider that to actually be the tent. So I don't know. It looks sort of gray in my screen on my phone, but it's actually green, so olive green. So, anyways, two-person tent. Double wall tents are nice because you get the condensation on the rainfly, and you don't necessarily get it dripping on you and stuff. So, whereas a single wall tent, that's one of the issues that you have is condensation. So, but just to go over some of the features, obviously you can sleep like this on a nice night. You don't have to put the rainfly on. This has got the 2-zip for the door, and I don't have anything staked down yet. That's another thing. It's freestanding, so you can pretty much set it up, pick it up, and put it wherever you want it. But plenty of room. It does taper at the end. I don't know if you can see that. That's a shelf that, or the loft, I guess they call it. It's adjustable, and it just sort of snaps on. One of the features I do like is when you roll up these doors, they have like a little red screen that, or a band that you can put the door in. Let me see if I can point that out to you right here. So you don't have to roll up the door and mess around with the toggles on this one. You can just put them in the bands. That's what they're for. And keeps it out of the way. So anyways, I'll get the rainfly on, and we'll show you what it looks like. So this is what it looks like with the rainfly on. You got a decent sized vestibule. You can certainly put a backpack. And I'll show you on the other side. I got a dog that won't move, so Oh, by the way, that's Maggie. She's my oldest. I think she's 10 or someplace in there. So anyway, here's a vestibule that's closed, and then I'll walk to the other side where show you where it's open. So you can see all the space in there. So anyways, you got some wind ties. If it gets real windy, it's not supposed to be tonight, so I don't have to worry about that. But tie that down. Certainly, if you're using on the Appalachia, you're probably going to want to use those. That's what she looks like. So why did I choose one tent over the other? The duplex was just a lot easier to setting up. Once you stake in the 4 stakes, all you got to do is use your trekking poles to get the width of the tent or the support. That's one of the places where you got weight savings too, right? Trekking pole. Now you have 2 uses for them. So the other thing is the rainfly on the Big Agnes is still nylon. At least I believe it is. And with all the rain on the Appalachia, you could probably absorb a lot of water, and so you'd be carrying a lot more weight. The duplex is certainly a lot lighter than the Big Agnes. And the one thing is just due to all the rain, it's just real easy to set up the duplex. You can set it up in no time and keep everything in the inside really dry. So whereas the Big Agnes, you have all the poles sort of fit and play. The string, stretchy string, nylon, I don't know what it is, but it goes together really nice. It would just take me a lot longer to set the tent up. And chances are the tent would be wet in the inside. Now, with the rain or with the ground sheath, you can set up the outer rainfly and the ground sheath, and then I could set up the inner whenever. So I guess I could keep it dry. But anyways, I just thought it was a lot more work setting up this tent. It is certainly a nice tent. I love the tent. And I enjoy doing these little weekend camping trips and being able to use a tent like that. Now, my daughter and son-in-law sort of adopted this tent, so they use it a lot more often than I do, and that's fine as long as somebody's using it. So, but anyways, that's my 2 cents worth. I don't have all the dimensions or all the stats for either tent right now. I just don't have those things memorized or stuck in my head. But again, this is the older model. I think the new model of the Big Agnes Copper Spur even has like you can use your trekking poles as and set the doors up like a canopy. So that might be nice as well. Certainly if it's raining a little bit. So, but anyways, that's all I have for now. So talk to you later. Well, there she is. Sort of looks like a chili and spaghetti, and smells really good. Smells like tacos. I'll have to give her a taste test. So what I think of the Southern Survival brand trail chili. um, I rate it 8 out of 10. It has a real strong taco taste to it, but the texture's fine. So it does leave a mess on your spoon. It's does have cheese in it. It tastes good, but it's sort of sticky to the spoon. So, anyways, that's my thoughts. Mine only. I just love it out here. It doesn't show it in the camera, but it's starting to get dark. It's very peaceful. It's just dead silent. There are no birds, no animals, no human noise, cars, just absolutely dead silent. I love it out here. With that, we have day 2 on the Manistee River Trail. Looking forward to that. Um, we'll be crossing suspension bridge over into the North Country Trail tomorrow, but we won't be on it long before we'll set up camp. And that should be roughly around 10, 11 miles tomorrow, and then probably 8 miles to get out. So, anyways, we'll see and chat with you all then, man. Won't see ya. Chat with you. Till tomorrow. Good night.